big bunch of emails came in from people who wanted to comment on 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄 versus Beth.
Artie, why don't you go back with Dane?
This is hard now.
Please, your 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄, I came back from the dead to say to you to go back with your Dane.
Oh, I forgot. 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄 loved Dana, right?
He hasn't been dead yet.
I love Dane.
I stopped breathing. I saw the light, and then I came back because you're not with Dana.
When I was dead, I saw Dana standing next to his Jesus. And Jesus said to me, go back and tell the Artie to go back with the Dane. Uh-oh, here comes Beth.
Howard, it's Beth. I'm knitting baby booties.
What are you doing, Beth?
I'm knitting baby booties. I could just see our blonde, curly-haired son.
Beth, this is Dana. Beth, this is Dana. You're so lucky to be with Howard. You know why? Because at least Howard can commit. Artie can't even fucking handle a dog. Cocksucker. You're so fucking lucky to be with Howard. Howard's so handsome.
Howard brings you a ring. Artie brings me the loose diamond.
At least you don't have to...
Artie brought me a piece of coal. I had to press it into a diamond.
At least you don't have to pretend your dog is actually a child.
Please make 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄 versus Beth a regular bit on the show. I was at work listening to the replay and had to try and keep quiet. My sides were shaking and tears were running down my face. Fantastic. Keep up the great work. So evidently the new feature, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄 and Beth going at it.
A duo. We have a new team. Comedy team.
We should roast 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. Oh. You should do that. You should get up at the end and rebut it.
And he should be her at the end.
I'm not looking for that kind of attention. I just love my Artie so much, and when you make fun of him, I don't like it. I just want him and the Dane back together. That's all.
All right, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄.
I didn't know I was a comedy gold.
You are.
Did you ever
wait a
think
second.
you'd be part of a team, Grandma?
Wait, there is a phone call interrupting 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. Yes?
Yes. Hi. I've got 6 hours to kill. Howard's playing chess.
Who is that, Beth?
Who cares about Beth? I love Dane. Dana was so good for Artie. If she'd only kill that dog. So my Artie could visit her.
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄, you should have killed the dog.
I tried to kill the dog. That dog was big. Wait a second. Who is that? That Beth?
Yes. It's 6 hours I have to kill so I can feed Bianca. That thing's getting fat.
No offense, your last line, the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄, much funnier than Beth.
Obviously Beth is the straight person in this.
Obviously, Beth doesn't work much on the radio.
I'm the Abbott to her Costello.
Evidently. Artie's a wonderful boy. And the Dana, what a saint. She put up with everything.
What happened?
What happened? My Artie losing his mind.
And now what is he doing, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄?
Now he sits around and eats everything. We can't even keep the refrigerator stocked up with the food. He loves his food so much, and he hates Sal and Richard.
Oh, he does.
That's why he eats Sal and Richard. They drive him crazy with their negative comments about Artie's movie Beer League, which was a genius.
That's nothing. Try dating one of the 10 most unsexiest people alive, according to AOL.
You should keep your big fat mouth shut, Beth. You are living well for the money. Dana love Artie.
Is Beth lucky to be with Howard?
Beth is a soul. Lucky to be with Howard is a saint. Howard is the most handsome man. I don't even believe, even more handsome than my Artie. And that's saying a lot. Artie's features are perfect.
Artie's perfect.
He is the perfect Italian man.
Just a second, I've got to go finish punching holes in Howard's rubbers. Oh.
Honestly, between you and me, Artie and Howard are two fags.
But somebody's got to be with him.
Yes, Artie's grandfather was a saint.
I'm planning for a wedding that's never going to fucking happen.
Be quiet, Beth. I'm trying to talk about my Artie.
I'm sorry.
Nobody wants to hear about you and Howard. It's boring. But my Artie's so interesting. He does so many good things. He's the most important one on the show.
But Grandma Caprio, do you realize
Yes.
that Artie's liver is going to explode?
Yes, but he do it for the show.
He does it for the
Yes, he's so good with his drinking. Artie, please stop drinking. Artie's such a good boy. We always love him. He was the favorite of the family.
Really?
Oh, yes, he supports us all now, you know.
Did you go to see Artie do his show?
No, I just wait for him to bring the check.
Oh.
I love it when he works hard on the weekends.
If you want any,
Just like Grandpa Caprio worked very hard on the weekends, but this kid's a real earner.
If you want any tips on how to kill time while you're waiting for a check, let me know.
Beth, please. I'm trying to talk about Artie.
I'm sorry.
I love my Artie so
What
much.
do you see in Artie's future?
What are you talking about? Look at that pretty fat face. Every chin is prettier than the next.
He's going to teach our son how to play Little League.
Artie's going to teach your son?
Artie is the
Yes,
most...
when we have a son. Our son.
Let me tell you, Beth, you'd be lucky if Artie gave you a baby. You would have a very strong Italian baby. Just like my Artie. He could eat anybody under the table. Artie, if he had a son, the son would be able to eat and eat and eat till he exploded.
That would be
Artie would
challenge.
teach him that. Never mind the softball.
We're going to have
He'd teach him how to eat the meatball.
We're going to have a 7'2" curly blonde-haired kid.
My Artie would be a great father.
A girl?
That would be a boy.
Artie would only have a masculine son.
The first athletic stern ever.
And his son would never be gay like a Howard's. Artie is Beth is right. Because Artie would have a heterosexual son.
Oh, Howard's having a gay son?
Howard would have a gay son.
But who's going to take over this wonderful legacy of
My
Howard?
Artie will take it over.
Artie will
Artie
take
is
it
the next in line. You'll be working for him soon, Robin. I tell you something. And then you will work for Artie's son.
Oh, my goodness.
Artie's son's name is a beautiful Italian name, Nunzio. Artie and Nunzio, the new team. They get rid of you, just like a Van Halen.
Artie.
They're going to throw you out, Robin, and bring in Nunzio to work with Artie.
Artie could have it. Me and Howard will be out in the Hamptons fishing in a pond.
Nunzio, he built like a water buffalo. Just like my Artie. He's so strong and Italian.
Oh, my
I love it.
goodness.
He's strong Italian features.
You can see Nunzio now, even though Nunzio doesn't exist.
Oh, Nunzio. Nunzio
How's
Caprio
Artie
Lang.
going to have a Nunzio when he's dating all these
With a
crazy
Dana.
girls?
He's going to be with Dana, of course. Only a Dana would name her son Nunzio.
Does Dana make a good sauce?
She's a wonderful catch for Artie. She's the one for Artie. His penis is like a puzzle fit into her vagina.
Like a lock and a key.
When the two made love, it was beautiful.
I could teach you how to make turkey meatballs, every boring dish on the fucking planet.
No offense, Beth, you're sounding more like a Artie.
Beth will teach Dana how to make diet food.
You must have a cold.
And you sound like a retarded 𝗪𝗄𝗍𝗄.
No, I sound like you don't talk about your Grandma Caprio. Everyone knows that you're Artie. It's not really Beth.
Can't wait to give birth to 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗍𝗄𝗿.
Oh,
Ira.
Ira.
He can be the first half Jewish basketball player at Penn State.
You sit quiet, please. All right, enough of this.
All right, girls. Enough.
Yes, get off
Ladies.
the phone.
wow.
Wow. Grandma Caprio on a tear. So there you go.
Yeah, she's vicious this morning.
This is bullshit.
Shh, be quiet. Let the show go on.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't want to hog the mic.
You're on the phone, you're on the mic.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
I can't believe Beth didn't say anything about the animals.
What animals?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
you mean
fuck those animals?
What? What did you say?
Fuck the animals, too. sick of make-believing I like animals for this motherfucker.
She loves the animals.
You're
How
so
dare you.
bad.
All right. Guy says the guy who called in about using too much Purell hand sanitizer,
Yes.
I thought this was a good note. The alcohol-based hand sanitizers are bad, this guy says. He's right. You can get a reaction to your skin.
So what do you use?
You should use Hands to Go. No alcohol, works awesome, available at Bed Bath & Beyond.
All right.
My Artie doesn't need a hand sanitizer. He's an Italian.
Big, strong.
Howard is rubbing his hands together like a praying mantis.
He just gets sick and he takes it.
Yes, and when Artie gets sick, he come to work anyway.
Bad news, Howard. I'm eating. I might get fat.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I hope you like me when I'm fat. As I may be by 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Of course he's gonna like you, Beth. Don't worry. My Artie's fat. Everyone loves him. You should see all the girls who give him his number. My Artie doesn't need to wear Purell hand sanitizer. He just rub a ragu sauce on his hands. Get rid of all the germs. My Artie washes his hands in spaghetti sauce.
All right, Grandma Caprio, we've heard enough about your Artie.
So loved. So loved.
That family loves you, Artie.
Yeah.
Your grandmother really does. How is she? Is she okay, by the way? Seriously.
I think so, yeah.
In the middle of his
You didn't even check?
in the middle of his Beth impression, he's
eating.
What are you eating now?
Breakfast
You
cake.
back on your diet?
Let me eat my
Diet.
bagel.
Oh, okay.
He's not on any.
He is on a diet. He only had two burgers with fries and a shake. He didn't go
That
crazy.
was last week.
They weren't double cheeseburgers.
Greg, would you like to do your obligatory pre-interview right by this famous painting right behind you?
Jesus Christ. You know, if this was in a hotel room and it was late at night and I came in, I would probably knock a hole right there and fuck it. Does that not look like a vagina with a big shiny clit right there and a tattoo of a little beady thing? I mean, I would make love to this. Oh, look, you went with pinstripes and a turtleneck. Again.
So you're here today to...
Actually came out that day. That's what I just said, yeah. Now here's the guy who needs tampon.
Do you know that I did a show once and I was complaining about my hair and somebody emailed me that this Beverly Hills plastic surgeon that they would give me free plugs as long as I talked about it on the show. And for about a week, I was like, I'm doing it. My wife's like, you're not getting fucking hair plugs. I'm like, why wouldn't I? It's free. And she's like, how is that free? You're going to talk about it. That defeats the whole purpose. And so I didn't do it, but I still got that. I got that number still. And I'm waiting. Should I do it?
Why not?
You love it. You
Why
love
not?
it. 'Cause you
Yeah, love it, man. Go ahead, do it. It'll look great. I think it'll
So
look
listen,
good.
I don't know where 𝗛𝗵cie is, but apparently she's very upset with me.
So you're Greg Fitzsimmons.
I'm Greg Fitzsimmons, and I'm here today. And I did I was here about 7 hours ago doing my 101 show on Monday at midnight. And I said some stuff about 𝗛𝗵cie, which I didn't think was offensive. About I'd like to hook her up with some men because the other night she was saying she wanted to date somebody, and I suggested that she go to the Friars Club, and I guess she thought that was offensive because maybe those guys are old. But I don't think I think she's very sexy, and I don't know what the issue is, but I guess I'm gonna have to talk to her today.
She wears thongs too.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, her body looks great. She's in awesome shape. And I don't know, I get a vibe from her. I definitely, when I'm near her, I feel like, wow, I feel something.
Backpedaling going on.
And no, this is what I said. I said that she turns me on.
So you've made another enemy in addition to Ronnie.
Ronnie's not an enemy. Ronnie's like, he's like, you know, when you see a good comedy team and one guy is funny and one's not? It's like that. You know, it works together somehow.
You need the straight guy.
The whole is greater than the sum of the parts.
Yes.
Let's get Greg Fitzsimmons in here, for God's sakes. The man's been waiting. Love this guy. Also want to remind people, we're getting entries for this Howard Stern Show Hottest Chick, Smallest Tits contest.
I'd forgotten about that.
I've been seeing pictures, boy. There's some really hot chicks with no breasts. And if you want to enter and win $5,000, hey now, Greg Fitzsimmons, everyone. Fresh from his radio show.
Star of the new Greg Fitzsimmons show.
Everyone loves Greg Fitzsimmons.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, you did a great job again. People like your show. I'm getting a lot of good email.
There is not a more fun experience than, this, but that's a close second.
It's in your blood. Your father was a big radio man.
It's so funny because growing up, I got to lower my voice. Here's the one comment I hear on all these fucking... emails I get is like, dude, you sound like a chick.
So what?
I don't know why. I guess when I get excited, my voice goes up.
That's distinctive. Don't worry about it. Just be yourself.
But, it's funny. Growing up with my dad, it was like, it's what he did, but I didn't want to do that. You never want to do what your dad does.
Right.
And I tried not to, and it's like you can't avoid your DNA. It's like, here it is, like 18 years into the entertainment business, and I'm just got my first paycheck as a DJ.
Your dad would have been very proud of you.
Well, I mean, look, it's like my guest was on 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿 last night. He's like, wow, you seem like a real, natural. And I was like, it's what I grew up watching. I'd sit in the studio and watch my dad.
Yep. There it is. It's in your blood. Let me just finish this thought. The hottest chick with the smallest breasts, if you want to win $5,000 and you want to enter, just send in a topless picture of yourself to contest@howardstern.com. The hottest chick, smallest breast contest is sponsored by thebestporn.com. It's the largest and most trusted porn review site on the internet with over 4,000 adult pay site reviews. Don't ever sign up to a porn site without visiting thebestporn.com. It's completely free. Thebestporn.com. Hey now. Greg.
Hey now.
Hey now. So, let's see. The last time I talked to you, you were going to go do the Pat Cooper roast.
Oh, that's right.
Did you do it?
Yeah, it was...
How do you do, Artie?
Excellent.
You're interrupting a meal, Howard.
Was he talking about the fried egg sandwich or my set at the roast?
Don't know.
No, it's not a fried egg sandwich.
What are you eating?
He's eating that lunch that I eat.
Yeah, I mean Howard's healthy lunch, and it's harder to get down than the fried egg.
A lot going
Look
on.
at that grilled chicken.
Nice. Yeah,
Brown rice?
tomato sauce. 8 in the
How
morning.
good does Artie look?
No, he really.
Huh?
Benji just
The
said.
diet is working.
Benji on the commercial said, "God, you guys must process food differently because you eat the same exact lunch."
You don't look the same.
Greg really killed, and it's actually Greg he went on before me, and he made an observation that helped me out because Richard Belzer's set. He had these coke sniffles that were crazy. I don't think he was on coke,
right?
But he sniffled every 5 seconds. I'm looking around, going, "Does anybody else notice this?" Because I wanted to do a joke.
It's between every joke.
Yeah,
he would go.
So Greg made a reference to it, and I was like, okay, shit, I'm not going crazy.
I went up and I said, it's good to see he's been saving his residuals from homicide. He can still afford an 8-ball before a lunchtime roast.
Is a guy like Richard Belzer your hero? I mean, he was a stand-up comic. He got onto a regular television show. Is that the goal?
Well, I think the goal as a comedian is to get cast on a comedy. He seems to get cast in dramas, but that's the greatest gig in the world because then you can...
Would you like something like that? Would you like to be on a comedy or a drama?
Yeah, I think a drama actually in a way is preferable. I think that the sitcoms you see on TV now feel so formulated and fake. I've never seen...
The dramas are better.
Yeah, I like dramas.
Yeah.
And, with the strike, I think it's a good opportunity to just go like, you know what? That sitcom thing ain't working. The 2.5 Men,
So you did the Pat Cooper roast.
Yeah.
And you killed, Artie said.
You did a great job. And
are you a fan of Pat Cooper?
Well, Pat, I mean, one of the things I said when I was there is that, when I was growing up, I would go to the Friars Club with my dad, and he'd literally like just drop me off. And I wanted to be a comedian since I was about 8 years old. I used to memorize comedy albums, and I'd go up to guys like 𝗦𝗵cie Lawrence and Dick Capri and Pat, and I would ask them stupid questions, and I'd want to tell them my jokes that I want to do when I got older. And Pat was the one guy who would just always make time, and he'd like sit down with me, and he'd encourage me.
Wow.
And then he would put his fingers in my asshole. And so
we're not roasting now.
So anyway, he meant a lot to me, and his spirit. I mean, I think a lot of comedians today look at Pat as the guy who. That's the new comedy, is like what he's been doing all these years, is guys getting up and saying exactly how they feel.
So you felt good afterwards, and...
I wrote him a long letter saying what an inspiration he's been, what a friend he's been. So 2 weeks later, I get this manila envelope, handwritten with like coffee stains on it. I open it up. It's a fucking black and white photo of Pat Cooper, just signed Pat Cooper.
He didn't read your letter.
Very personable.
What, he's busy? How much fan mail is he getting? Unbelievable.
Wow.
And that shit is framed on my office wall right now.
Did Pat have family at the roast?
Well, that's what's unusual. It's like, the rap was that he wasn't talking to his family, and then I saw his daughter there.
So he has it. You see,
but is that the daughter, like the stepdaughter?
No. He had a daughter with his second wife.
That wasn't his daughter, I don't think.
This had to be the second wife, because this woman was not that old.
I think Robin's right. He had a wife, he had a son and a daughter from the first marriage. Those are the two he didn't talk to.
Right.
And he had a stepdaughter.
Kids already, but he raised them. So that's like, I think, a stepdaughter.
Yeah, it was weird, because I got introduced to two people right before the roast that were introduced to me as Pat's son and daughter-in-law, maybe, or something. And
I wasn't sure for which was the in-law, but I thought it was the daughter.
It's a daughter, yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, and a son-in-law.
Yeah.
His second wife, his first two kids, he used to fight with here on the air. Like he wouldn't even talk to them.
I remember.
Those were his biological kids.
Then he married, I think probably out of spite, he loved the new daughter, the daughter that the wife had, more than anything on this planet, and spoiled her and everything.
Yeah, that happens. It happens.
Yeah. So she showed up. The daughter showed up.
She showed up, and it had to be that, because now that I think of it, he's like 81, and this girl couldn't have been more than 40.
Right.
So, and I said, and she goes, I go, did you enjoy it? She goes, yeah, it's just, I've always heard about these, and I've never seen him do the roast. I go, never seen him. The guy closes every roast for 20 years. You never saw him? And she you could tell there was like a little tension going on. And then he was kind of walking through, and of course everybody's coming up and shaking his hand, and they're kind of trailing behind him like 10 steps. And then I'm finally having this conversation with her, and then he's on the other side going, "Hey, let's go! What the hell am I waiting for?" And she looks at me, she goes, "You see?
Yeah.
You see?"
I can't imagine it's all a bed of roses with Pat.
Yeah.
So he was yelling at the kids the whole time?
Well, part of it is he doesn't hear very well. He's got a hearing aid in.
Is he 81?
I think he's 81. Isn't he?
I thought it was 70s, but I mean, it couldn't have been far
I thought he's in his 70s.
Yeah. Well, he looks great, but he can't hear.
78. He said he was 78 when he was in there. I remember that number. It's close enough.
And Marianne from Brooklyn checking in again. Yes, Marianne.
Again, Howard. Before I forget, Riley Martin should have Shirley MacLaine on. But Greg Fitzsimmons, I saw you with Artie. You were very funny, especially your jokes about morning sex. But the writers do have to get paid, because that suit you were wearing was from your confirmation.
Wow, that was a lot of thoughts in one sentence. Thank you, Marianne.
I have to get it all out before.
Well, it sounds like you're funny, but your suits are not good.
I got more emails about my fucking suit. God forbid I wear a suit at Carnegie Hall.
But do you always perform in a suit?
Yes.
Oh, is that your thing?
Not always, but I mean, especially Carnegie Hall.
Right.
What am I going to do? Show up in work boots? Oh, sorry, Artie.
That's actually what I did.
That's the idea.
Is the suit old? Is it from your confirmation?
It's a brand new suit. It's a nice
Looks
suit.
a little shiny. I don't know. All right, let's get over to...
But I literally was wearing work boots.
Mike,
and he was all proud because they were new.
They were new.
Mike in Boston, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
I'm the guy that Craig said he almost blew in Boston.
Oh,
it's Greg, so I know it's not
Greg
the right
Fitzsimmons.
guy.
You're not the right guy. Anybody that Greg almost blew would know his name. So, Ivy Supersonic, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, so I'm having an issue here with this Noel Ashman, who's the owner of Plum Nightclub on 14th Street. I threw
Whoa, hold. What's going on here? Ivy, I love you, but I don't want to get into a situation. What is this, Gary?
Ivy, you sound crazy.
He's putting me in jail.
I don't know what's going on with Ivy, Howard, but she has been emailing and calling everyone remotely associated with the show, and the emails have gotten just increasingly more difficult to understand. They make no sense, but all I know is that she's supposed to turn herself in for something on Thursday, but Thursday's not a good day because she has a doctor's appointment, and Courtney Love's lawyer
wouldn't you call the courts, not us?
Courtney Love's lawyer refuses to represent her because he wants $10,000, but she's only got $500. Oh. What's going on? You're getting arrested?
Yeah, they asked me to turn myself in on Thursday.
For what?
For vandalism.
Who'd you vandalize?
Plum Nightclub.
Why?
All I did was glue the stuff out of my refrigerator to his door. And
why would you do that to the gentleman?
Because he owes me money. And he doesn't want to pay.
When people owe me money, I don't glue stuff to their door.
But he won't pay, and he owes 15 of us money. So
well, maybe he feels he doesn't owe me money.
He doesn't owe you money, but he owes me
I said
money.
maybe he feels he doesn't owe you money.
Yeah, but he does. He said he wrote the check, but then he doesn't sign it.
Ivy, whatever happened to court?
With Scrat?
No. Just going to court to get your money back. Don't talk about Scrat.
Well, I'm not going to court over $1,000. I mean, it's not that important.
But you're going to jail over it.
Looks like you're going to jail over it.
What'd you glue on his door?
Some crispy Cocoa Krispies, whatever's in my refrigerator, capers. I had.
But why would you do that? I mean, you have a dispute with a guy over money. A sensible person.
I jammed his locks with glue.
But once you commit an act of vandalism...
Thank goodness I paid Ivy when she did.
Thank God Robin paid me. I mean, this guy didn't know who he was fucking with. I mean,
Well, it sounds like he's got the last laugh. You're going to jail. He's not.
Howard,
once they open his books and see how he's robbed and all
come
the fraud,
on. That's slanderous. That's libelous. And you know what? Then he's going to sue you.
Yeah, you don't know what's in his book.
You don't know. If you have a money dispute with a gentleman, it's not fair to say that, Ivy. You can't go out and commit mindless acts of vandalism. Honestly, I'm trying to talk sense to you. Obviously, your parents didn't talk sense to you. This is crazy.
Well, they're dead. They can't talk to me.
Oh, well, someone needs to talk to you. You need a psychiatrist.
Are you going to sit down and talk to Ivy?
No, I'm not.
She's making so much sense right now, like her messages, her emails, and even like the voicemail she left yesterday. I thought I was going to ask you if you were taking crystal meth. I swear to God, that's what it sounds like.
No, I'm not. I'm just angry. And when I get angry, I get crazy. And I'm never angry. I'm only angry when someone robs me and does things to hurt me.
Howard, here's her email. I used 747 glue. I used shit out of my fridge. My capers wouldn't really stick, and the Parmesan cheese bow ties didn't really stick. Cocoa Crisp worked. I took photos and wrote, "Pay us" with 10 people's names. Hope bugs crawl up the door and get stuck.
Yeah, but Ivy, that's not legal.
It's not legal.
You can't go to somebody's
legal.
door.
This whole world is not legal. It's based on
Ivy.
The whole world. I mean, anybody who makes money in business, you know they're lying.
That's not true. I make money in business. Robin makes money in business. Gary, I mean, we don't lie.
And Robin pays her bills. Robin paid me. She did the right thing. She paid me in advance. She wrote me a check.
When's the last time you had a man go inside of you and calm you down?
This weekend.
Really?
I think I need that every day.
Woman's got an incredible body.
Ivy, listen, my name's Artie. I'm a announcer and a writer on the show, host of the show. I'd love to come over there this afternoon and fuck you.
Well, can we go to your house? Mine is a mess.
No, well, I'd rather come over there.
Was it worth going to jail?
You don't want her to know where you live.
Yeah, you don't want pasta salad glued to your door later.
Exactly.
Is it worth going to jail by gluing things to somebody's door?
No, but can we raise some money for my bail lawyer?
That's what she wanted.
She wants to raise money. Now we got a legal defense fund going.
Yeah, we need. I have a voicemail. If someone's interested in helping me stay out of jail, my voicemail is 212-780-3329. Just leave me a message that you can help me pay the $10,000 for my lawyer and bail me out.
Will you blow a guy to get some money?
Whatever we got to do to stay out of jail, I don't want pencils up my twat.
All right, Ivy, I like it. Here you go. I tell you what, you've just won $500 courtesy of the new movie, The Mist.
We're kicking it off.
The movie The Mist, based on the legendary tale by Stephen King, inside the mist hides an unknown terror no one can escape. The Mist opens in theaters everywhere Wednesday, November 21. So there's $500 for you, okay?
How fast can I pick it up?
It's going to be, it's going to not that fast.
Howard's going to go home and there's going to be a giant thank you glued to his door with Cocoa Krispies.
No thank yous, please.
Let me tell you, the rate you're going, I can mail it to you in jail.
Ivy, listen,
Chuck Zito said he'll visit me. He asked me if I like women.
Well, you better like women. Chuck's right.
Shit. All right, so...
Ivy, do you have any capers left? Because if you do...
What, you got a baked
I left
potato?
them in front of his door.
Artie, does it kill
are we
you?
meeting later at the hotel? Which hotel?
Well, fine. I'll leave your number. Well, I got your number now with everyone else in America who has a satellite radio.
Artie, you should really...
I'm really good.
She'll really hook up with you. You should totally go. She's
all
got a
right.
hot
Well,
body.
listen.
She ain't bad, Ivy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who's Ivy?
Ivy
like
Supersonic.
She's like a designer. I don't know. She's like...
Designs hats.
My website,
Designer.
You'll see my
But she'll have sex with people for money?
No.
Right now, to keep my ass out of jail, we'll do anything.
It's not prostitution. She'll fuck Artie, and he's going to help her stay out of jail.
See, Ivy,
He's
That's a better
just
way.
gonna, give her a gift.
Ivy, it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get your prize money. If you meet Artie at the hotel, he'll probably give you $1,000. If you
Artie,
get
I'm
bang
worth
him.
more than $1,000. Come on.
It'll take 6 to 8 seconds to get my orgasm.
I'll make you come 20 times. Believe me.
Oh, Christ.
All right, Ivy. Thank you.
Listen, yeah, we'll support you and
Artie,
check.
call me after the show and
All
tell
right.
me where we're meeting.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right, thank
All right, Ivy and Artie hooking up. Nice hookup.
Oh my goodness.
Try and keep it quiet.
What does
You might end
Grandma
up.
Caprio think?
I got a
of that?
feel I got a feeling her voicemail is going to be jammed.
If she is another Dana, I don't care. Artie, stay away from those girls.
She looks
you need a Dana.
She looks a little like Dana. Actually, I
Dana's
take that
so
back.
lovely Italian girl.
Dana's much prettier.
Dana's prettier and Italian. And my Artie loves Italian strong women.
But she says she's gonna make Artie come 20 times.
Well, fuck Dana then. Then he gotta go get the orgasm.
Sometimes you got to overlook things.
Grandpa Caprio gave me 50 orgasms. He was a real Italian man. I love him. No, Dana is the best girl for Artie.
Dana's record is only 17 orgasms. That I have.
Never heard of Ivy Supersonic. That's not an Italian name.
I don't think she makes sauce. I don't think she'd be a good mother.
She should glue those Rice Krispies to her twat. Excuse my language, Artie.
We're still thinking about your great-grandchildren.
Hi, this is Beth. I can't wait to break Juanita Jordan's fucking record for a settlement.
Shut up, Artie. Never make a fun of her. I mean, who is that, Beth? Beth is nothing compared to Dana.
I'm going for $170 million.
That's right. The Beth is just after Howard's money. But Dana didn't want anything. All she wanted to do is have a dog. I told Artie, kill the fucking dog. Get her with Artie and Dana together.
I'll take Dana's dog. I can't get enough of those things.
If only Artie would marry Dana. Then we'd have a great time at the table at the meatballs. And Dana makes a beautiful sauce.
Turkey meatballs.
Mrs. Lang, have you refitted your wedding gown for Dana yet?
I'm a Caprio. I'm not from the Langs. That side of the family I don't say.
She's mad. Don't insult her. She gets mad that it's not Italian.
Artie should have been named Artie Caprio.
Right. Exactly.
Honestly, the Langs, not so much. You understand?
Yeah, now I get it.
She really believes that. Believe me.
Somebody made a mistake. Yeah.
Artie is a perfect, except for his father's genetics. It's a Caprio. The mother's side is always strong. He looks like us, you know. Actually, he looks like his father, but what can you do? I'll tell you this, Artie's not 25% Indian from my side of the family. He's a Cherokee.
Full Italian over
He's
there.
a full Italian on my side, a Sicilian. He loves meatballs. He loves everything. Gravy, pizza, McDonald's. everything my Artie eats. He never had problems eating. And he loves a Dane. And he knows he loves a Dana. Artie, tell everyone you love a Dana. Let's get on with the marriage.
Sorry, my period's late.
Oh! Who's that? The Beth? The Beth, shut up. Let Artie talk.
I think it's twins.
Beth, let Artie talk. Do you love a Dana or not? Huh?
Come on, Chico Marx is talking to you.
Artie's asleep.
Let my Chico Marx is talking to you. What's the matter with you?
Grandma Marx.
I like your harpo better.
So, Gary, Ivy's still holding on to the fact that she's not on some sort of drug. Are you buying it?
I don't know. I'm looking at. I just got an email from her. No way can we get the check overnight. And I got cops calling for me to postpone for me to show up on Monday. Now I know who my family and friends are. You guys are the only ones that will give me any money. My family won't call me back to help. But you got to see, it's like, it's like lots of exclamation points and weird spelling. She spells like Prince. I think she's up to something. I mean, there's something going on there, but she says no, so I got to take her word for it.
She seems to always claim innocence, though, whenever we call her out on how manic she is. And
Right. And the fact that she dropped 50 pounds in the last 3 years and is down to a fucking toothpick size.
But like in one instance, she's had problems with a guy who she claims is like a Nazi, and then
right. It's Ivy against the world, but she's not. It's not her landlord. It's a guy who didn't pay her. She's not in front of Rupert Murdoch's apartment on a van yelling, "You stole Scrat." It's always something with Ivy.
I thought these hat designers were more.
I don't know what you're talking about. And then when I kept questioning you, you finally said, What did I yes, say? I have a car. We're playing I the said clip a car. today on the news. I didn't say what it was. It corroborated what I had from
I could
three
have
other
had a card for
sources.
20 years already.
So I went on the air with it because I was confident in the story. I had it from enough
you weren't
people.
confident because you didn't know what the car was.
It doesn't matter. I knew it was a pace car,
Oh, my
and I
God.
knew you had it at home.
Dude, you didn't
Why
know
do
what
I
it
need to
looked
know
like.
the year?
You're coming in with having them bring in different pictures, different colors. You're telling me the car's orange. You're telling me the car's pink. You had no clue.
The structure of
You
the
had
story
no
was true,
clue.
and I stand behind it.
Well, good. You stand behind it. I think it was bullshit.
You don't. How is it? So it's not true?
It's true now.
Thank you.
I
Thank
said it
you.
was
That's
true.
it.
I said
Thank
it was true afterwards. When Howard asked me, I said it was true. Not to you.
Do you hear this argument?
What are you doing, Ron?
I don't know. And I was going to say to him yesterday, you got to calm down. You get upset about everything lately. And then he starts attacking me. He says, Howard likes his electronic devices. Yeah, I do. And if they ask me if I got a new one, I'll tell them. I don't listen. If John
There's a
Lieberman,
difference between walking around and you got a new phone,
right?
And there's a difference between driving around in a car that stands out a lot, and I don't need people knowing it's me. That's all. I don't need
that's
people
funny,
bothering
funny.
me.
You
Why
got a
would you
car
have
that
a
people
car
will look
that's
at,
all
and now you don't want them to
crazy
know
and
it's
not
you?
want people to see it.
Yeah, they'll
Why did
see
you-
it, but they don't have to know it's
Ron,
me. They don't have to know it's
but Ron,
me.
why buy a car that draws that much attention?
Oh, here he is. I don't
Oh,
want to
there's
deal
John
with him.
Lieberman.
I don't want to have to deal with him now.
You don't?
Why don't you hear?
Let's
I
get
can't
this-
stand him.
Why?
I can't stand the man.
But Ronnie, he's part of the show. He's doing his job.
He's a shit reporter.
Is this on right?
Yeah.
You don't even know how to put a microphone on. It's on backwards, you idiot.
Oh dear.
This is a different one than I normally use, Ronnie.
boo-hoo. It's different than he normally
You
uses.
have become such. You're an ignoramus. You don't
you're-
know what
and
you're
you're an
speaking
idiot.
about. You came up to me in the hall about 5 minutes ago. You say,
Oh.
I know who your sauce is. I know who your sauce is.
It's a source.
Yeah.
I said source.
You did
No, you
ask
say
Richie
sauce.
Wilson.
Oh, ask Richie Wilson.
What is the story with this car?
Play what I did to him yesterday, how I made him blow up.
What do you
Play
mean?
that.
What is that? This is it, no?
When I said he was a shit reporter, how he went ballistic.
Well, here, I mean, I'm in the middle of the Ronnie argument.
So
That's
what's
what I'm
the
bringing
issue?
out.
You're
That's what I'm-
confirming
no,
my
that's
story.
No, dude. You had no story when you went in there.
If it's not a story, that would mean you don't have a pace car and you're not
No,
driving
you
it
just
around
put,
town.
You put the thought in his head that I have some kind of a car.
I don't know. I don't know which part you're talking
It's
about.
right towards the end.
I think that's all I have. They give me clips.
Oh, he went crazy.
I did not go crazy. What I was saying to you, Ronnie,
they were falling out of his head, dude.
I was making.
Listen, let me explain this to Ronnie. The reason we hired him,
I don't care,
is because
I don't care why you hired him.
Yeah, but you're working.
I don't
here.
like him.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't have to like me.
I don't like you.
You don't have to like me, but you can politely say no comment. But you see, when your reaction is so out of bounds.
That's all I have to say?
Sure, you can say no comment
on any story you come to me with.
You know what? I just don't understand.
I don't like you.
So if it's about Ronnie's block party,
send Lisa.
Promoting.
Send Lisa to me. I love Lisa.
I will send Lisa. Fine, no more block party stories.
Okay.
And you know what is out of bounds? I've never attacked you in terms of your security job.
I was just fucking with you like everybody fucks with me.
I have never personally attacked you.
You work on the Stern Show.
You
work on the Stern Show. Take your fucking medicine like I do.
Are you kidding me, Mr. Hypocrite?
Take your medicine. I take it all the time.
Ronnie doesn't know what hypocrite means. You explain it.
No, I don't.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But
I'm fucking stupid.
You attacking my reporting is ridiculous, and I'll give you an example.
Don't look
there
how
are a number
defensive you
because
you sound like me now.
When I go up to Gary, and I ask him a question, he is forthright. I say, Gary,
because all the stories you do on Gary are...
No, because
Gary's running for park recreation there. Gary...
Let me give you an example of a story I did yesterday that Gary didn't want reported. I say, Gary, I heard you were in a car accident. I had two sources.
What happened?
I had two sources telling me he was in an accident. And you know what Gary does?
How come you killed the story?
It was on the air yesterday on Howard 100 News. You don't listen?
No, I hate the news.
Oh, so you can criticize,
I don't
but
like,
you don't listen
I don't
to
like
what we
the
do?
stories. I don't like your stories.
Okay.
I only listen to Lisa's stories. And 𝗛cie. They're the greatest.
You know what?
Reporters.
When we
𝗛cie's awesome,
Scott DePace.
𝗛cie is the best reporter, man. He's even funny when he does his stories.
What about
Scott DePace?
Yes.
When I confronted him yesterday about some allegations that I've been hearing.
I know what you're talking about. There was this TV camera was supposed to be covering him. He was having a meltdown about something. And he had the cameras turned off. He's instructed people not to shoot his picture.
There are a lot of things.
I got word about.
Don't shoot him when he's leaning back in his chair either.
And I will take this up with Scott off the air.
Hey, bring it up because, dude, there's no truth to that. Let's go, Howard.
Well, here are what my sources say.
My sources. Here he goes again.
I have multiple sources.
Oh, I know
around
you
here,
do, man.
and I protect them. That's why I get
pay
these
him,
stories.
Probably.
Yeah,
you
I
pay him. Little informants. Little
yeah, because I'm not spending my money on pace cars
that you fucking run around chasing after.
Howard,
what'd you find out
going on?
You little fucking spies.
Can I say something to Ronnie? If you don't want to be noticed in your car, don't buy a pace car with writing all over it.
It's a collector's car, okay?
Yeah, but if you don't
want to be noticed,
why?
I don't bother you with what you do. Why do you have to bother me with what I do? Why does that bother you so much?
I'm saying the logic there that you don't want to be on the news.
This guy's with 50 cars in their garage. They collect cars. No, I have one.
I have no problem.
It's a crime. I know.
But you
I'm
don't
sorry.
Want John asking about your car because you don't want to be noticed. That's a car that you get noticed in. I'm sorry. I mean, you're going to be noticed in that car.
If they don't see me and they don't know it's me.
How are they not going to see you? There's glass in the fucking car. They can look in and see
the glass is tinted, okay? Just like when you get in a car.
It's not that tinted.
Oh,
it
is.
No,
is it legal?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
What is that, Scott?
It's a convertible.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, okay. Do I have to put the top down, Gary? Do I have to?
But you will.
Do I have to put the top down?
You don't care if people see you in that.
Oh, stop it now.
You're looking for attention. That's why you get a car like that.
Oh, please.
Hey, why have a convertible if you're not going to put the top down?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I had to get rid of my. I had a convertible once. I put the top down. A guy jumped in the car with me, and I said, perhaps I shouldn't have a convertible. But I said to myself, it's silly to have a convertible if I can't put the fucking top down.
So you got rid of it.
Of course.
Now he's saying he wants a car that gets attention, but he doesn't want the attention.
Yeah, he doesn't want attention. You better do a follow-up story on that.
Oh, we already got it. He already said that he'll refuse to tweet out any photos of the car.
Right.
And he wants to know who my source is so that he
I know who your source is.
You absolutely do not.
I ain't telling.
Who?
I know
Why
who
are you
is.
not
I know
telling?
who it is.
3. Name them.
I know who they are.
Name the 3.
I know exactly
Name
who they are.
Name one of the 3.
I know one of them for sure.
Who?
Who is it?
I'm not telling you.
Why?
I'm not going to rat your rats out. I won't rat.
What? Why won't you?
I'm not going to rat your rats out.
Who do you think?
You got rats all over the place.
Yes,
yeah, I know
do.
you do.
Yes, I do.
I know you do.
And they're watching you.
Yeah, good. Let them watch me. Who gives a shit? Let them watch me.
You give a shit.
Look at you.
I'm just looking at you.
I'm
I
looking
can't
at
believe
you.
I'm seeing a grown man upset over a pace car that got out on the air.
I don't like you. I told you that. I told you that in the hallway.
And I told you you do not have to like me. You don't have to like me, but you can say no comment.
No
I've had
comment.
many other people not like me.
No comment, and I don't like you.
Isn't it okay to rat a rat out, though?
No.
And give your idea on who it might be?
No.
Why? Why are you
absolutely not.
protecting them?
Why should I?
You're protecting his source?
Because I'm not like that. I don't rat people out like he fucking rats people out.
I never rat people out.
Okay.
I never give up my sources on anything like this @pace thing. Let me tell you about this @pace thing.
Go ahead.
I have people running.
Everybody knows about that. The whole hallway knows about what
he's
went
got
down.
a report on that. What do you know about it?
I'm not saying anything. It's
All right,
not
so
my.
let
It's
John
not my
say it,
business.
What we have
You know what,
confirmed
Ronnie?
is this.
You would make this show very successful.
Yeah. Ronnie, you don't understand. We need information so
Okay,
that we
good.
can have a show.
All right. Well, then let him do it. Let him be the rat
Well,
ass.
here we go.
Scott @pace,
Shit reporter.
according to multiple.
According to multiple sources.
Sorry, I heard the
Stinks.
shit reporter commented.
Stinks.
You're a terrific reporter. Don't listen to him.
Stinks.
Could I please get this
Yeah,
story
okay.
out before I really have to take action?
Oh, ooh. Is that a threat or a promise?
No, I'm talking to Howard.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Be my
Go
guest.
ahead.
Multiple sources, Howard, say that Scott @pace
Multiple
has
sources.
set rules in the Howard TV control room.
I heard
he
that.
must be notified when he's being shot by a camera
Yeah.
because, in part, because he doesn't want any unflattering images of himself on the Howard TV behind the
Here's
scenes.
another
For
guy
example,
who
when
doesn't
he's
understand how we make a living.
For example, when he is sitting back in his chair.
Thanks, Scott, for taking the heat off.
He doesn't want those moments captured. And in fact, I have confirmed he shined a mag light in one of the cameramen's cameras because they were trying to get a shot of him yesterday.
Has everyone gone nuts around here?
And he called.
can I
And he
say
called
something?
one of his producers.
How are we
and he
gonna make a
called-
living?
You did call one of the producers back there unintelligent yesterday as well.
Is any of it true?
Wow.
Is any of that true? And I believe it is true.
Bits and pieces, but not for the reasons he's
bits and
saying.
pieces.
Go ahead.
So the first thing is,
yes.
I simply don't want a camera spying on me. I have no problem with a camera when I.
Me neither, asshole.
Well, none of us want a camera spying.
So all I requested was that they let me know when they're shooting and when I'm in the control room. I'm in the control room doing my thing.
Yeah, but something went down that would have been good on Howard TV.
No, not once. I simply
What was the
said,
event?
I want to know. Now listen. Let me explain to you.
John, what was the event
No,
that
let me explain.
he boycotted?
Let's hear, Howard, with all due respect, let's hear what he says so that I can contradict it with facts.
On the life of my kids, I never told them they can't shoot me. Never once.
But the other day they couldn't shoot you.
They could too.
They have to inform you.
All I said is just let me know. So it went, a couple of segments went by when all of a sudden I look over my shoulder and there's a camera there and I'm like, hey, can you just let me know? So then apparently, so they were letting me know, but it wasn't loud enough. I wasn't hearing it. So I said, well, can you tap me on the shoulder or do something so that I know you're shooting me? And that was the whole controversy.
But I thought there was something going on that was of particular interest, and the guys were afraid to pick up the camera because they couldn't alert you during it because you were having a meltdown.
Yesterday, my switcher was melting down. I'm doing all this stuff, and you were yelling at me because there was shit in the monitor.
Right.
Rightfully.
Was that the incident?
No, there was another incident as well. During when
Tell Lee to get in here.
When 𝗪cie, the woman with the large breasts, came in, and there was the jumping jacks incident back in Howard TV.
Right.
My sources tell me that Scott told them not to shoot it, and in fact yelled at 𝗪𝗄𝗿𝗍, the cameraman, for documenting the event when he was just doing his job.
That is a lie. That's libel. I'd
Well,
like
then
to
let's
take
get
that
them
person
in.
to court.
Then let's get them in
Whoever
here.
That person is.
I have
That was a flat-out lie. The only reason I did it was because there was a camera.
Are
there.
you censoring what is being shot of yourself?
Never once. No.
You're not censoring.
Can I ask a question? I got a question.
Not that I'm aware of.
Scott, if you get into an argument with somebody,
Yeah.
somebody doesn't have time to tap you on the shoulder, but it's interesting.
Will they get in trouble if they shoot?
No, I'm talking about that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when I'm doing my job and over my shoulder there happens to be a camera there, and not when I'm arguing with someone. That's of course fair game.
Nobody shoot it yesterday when you were having a huge argument in the hallway, and Jason went out, and everybody was afraid to shoot it because they were told they can't shoot you.
What is this?
All right, listen to me.
All right,
listen to me. Yes, Doug, what do you want to say?
Bring one of these people in here. Is this one of them?
That's one of them.
No. I'm actually going to defend Scott.
Listen, let me say something. Never mind your defense. Here's what I'm going to say.
Well, I'll tell you what,
I got to cut through the bullshit.
He's not interested in that.
Everyone, cut the bullshit. None of you are superstars. I am a superstar. You are not. The reason people know your name is because of me. Why do they know your name? Because we make everyone part of the show. You don't pick and choose what you can be part of. Get the cameras on and let's go, baby.
Can I just tell you what happened? Jason saw this fight, part 2. Now, I don't know why John, the great reporter, is not reporting that he has this all on. He was in there with the microphone. They had part 1. It was all on camera. It was all on. He recorded it. So they picked it up in the hallway after the show, and I guess there just wasn't a camera around.
My camera. Why don't I have the tape this morning?
I don't know.
In other words, if it were anybody else, you'd be Gary. You're not going to believe this. Jason and John Hein had a huge fight. Here's the audio.
Good point. Why is it not being
we
shown?
can. I think you're going to be bored. Is
there an edict, Doug?
Why didn't you do this story?
Is there an edict? I did the story yesterday on Howard 100 News with Lee versus
there you go.
Scott. But is there an edict that Scott cannot be shot in unflattering positions when he's leaning back in his chair?
No.
Well, I don't think I want to be shown that way, and if I knew a camera was on me, I probably would straighten up. Of course, I'm not an idiot.
And that's the point here. The point, what Gary is saying is, cameras can shoot Gary ad nauseum, but you are putting rules on what cameras can show.
Well, if that's true, then tell Gary to turn that camera on 24/7. I want to see what he's doing in his office.
It's on all the time during the show.
No, it's not. He hits a button and it goes on for 10 seconds.
After you fucked me last year. But also,
All right.
Lieberman, you got this one wrong, pal.
I did not get this one wrong. I totally stand by this.
All right, as long as it's straightened out now.
Yeah, sort of.
Everybody's a superstar right here. Ronnie doesn't want to be asked questions.
Yeah, they're all going no access.
No access. No access. We won't have a show anymore.
Never said it.
Lieberman, good job.
Thank you.
Bullshit.
Good job. Bullshit.
No comment. Scott.
Well, I got King of All Blacks wants to comment. Thank you, Red Gypsy. King of All Blacks, yes.
Yeah, Ronnie, and a couple other people up there, they want to be you,
right?
But without the criticism,
right?
Like, they just want to chill and be a superstar, but they want to be you, like, because it seems like you don't get any criticism from people,
right?
So they want to be like you, and,
right?
And what's going to happen eventually is they're going to grow a hatred to you,
right? King's on track with this.
Yeah, you know I'm always on track.
Not always, but this time you are.
Yeah, I was like, boy, he's making sense.
Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. All of a sudden, he's making sense.
How's my phone sound?
The phone is
that great.
It's not great. I don't know why, but thank you, King. All right, Mark, you have the last word on this, and then I really do have to take a break. And then we'll do a nude workout and a lot of other things, Robin. If you get undressed during the commercial.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, smart.
Everybody else, too.
Yeah. Not just you. What is it, Mark?
I love you, Howard. I got to say, Ronnie seems to be a bit insecure. I think he realizes he might be in over his head, and he's paddling desperately to try to keep his head above water. That might be why he's so offensive every time he thinks someone's attacking him.
Yeah, he goes on the offense. You're right. I mean, guy says to him, "Did you get a new car?" He's like, "I didn't get a new car. Fuck you, you asshole." Yeah, I mean, but the cursing.
You brag about that, wouldn't you? I mean, shouldn't that give him bragging rights?
Sure, why not? Listen, Ronnie says Howard has his things. He likes new electronics. If Lieber says you got a new phone, yeah, I got a new phone.
Hey, Howard,
and he talks about it.
I can almost understand why DePace would be kind of ticked off. He just doesn't, he doesn't want unflattering pictures of himself taken. You know, I don't think that's right that he makes that edict, but that's his edict.
Yeah, he certainly takes unflattering pictures of us.
I don't understand the Ronnie thing even for a second.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Ronnie wants to be a judge on the intern beauty pageant. Ronnie wants to come in here and help out with 𝗪𝗄𝗄 and the bathing suits. But the other part of that is also allowing yourself to be exposed in other ways.
Absolutely.
I don't get it.
Well, the best is I bought a car that everyone will look at, and I don't want them looking at me.
Yeah, he doesn't want attention.
So either he's crazy or he's retarded.
He's got to calm down a little, and you know what it is. He's getting very big with his Ronnie block party.
I think he needs some psychotherapy.
That's the problem. You're getting a little. You got the Ronnie block party.
Right, Fred.
What?
I'm crazy. I told you that.
I'm just really trying to understand this, Ronnie. I don't understand like the venom towards Lieberman. I mean, Lieberman's just doing
Fuck
his
Lieberman.
job. Why?
He's a shyster reporter. I don't like him.
He's a what?
Shyster.
A shyster.
A shyster's
I don't
a
like
lawyer.
him.
You know what a shyster is?
Yeah, I know what a shyster.
What is a shyster?
Never mind.
All right, that's right.
I don't know. Whatever.
Listen.
But you're funny too.
Calm down.
No, I don't. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
That's right. You do nothing.
I'm not doing.
So be happy. You got a great job.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, I just agreed with you.
Here we go.
I agreed with you.
Nothing.
You said I don't do anything. I go, I agree.
All right. You're right. I do nothing.
Wait, I agree with you.
I do nothing. You're right. Why do you have me? If I do nothing, you're right.
If I agree with you.
I'm part of the wallpaper.
No, you're right.
I'm fucking crazy. I told you that.
Didn't you have Lieberman to your house for a barbecue? Didn't you have Lieberman to your house for a barbecue?
Yeah, because I like his girlfriend. I can't stand him.
Oh. What, John?
No.
Didn't he have you to a barbecue?
And his nice son. He has a nice son.
Yeah.
But he's a douchebag. I'm sorry.
You like his girlfriend and his son.
Okay, let me tell you something. Jim McClure just sent me an interesting email, and this should put this to rest.
Look at you.
You told everybody at the barbecue.
Look how angry you are.
You told everybody at the barbecue that you had, which I attended.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That about the pace car. So it can't be a secret. You wanted it known. I didn't hear it there, but you wanted it known.
No, I told friends of mine what I was doing.
You know when
You're
you
not
tell
my friend.
people that it's going to get... You're not my friend either.
Good.
And by calling on me to be fired yesterday, that is extremely disrespectful.
Look, yeah, that's the part you missed on the wrap-up show.
Because I would never question you in your capacity. I would never say, Howard,
Dude,
I think this guy should be fired.
I was tweaking your buttons just like everybody else does to me. And you didn't like it at all.
And
you went off the deep end when I said that to you.
No, and DePace
went
is a
off
man.
the deep end.
I will give this to
Ronnie,
DePace.
You went over the line. He never criticizes your job.
Never.
Oh, I was screwing around with him like everybody does to me.
You
Okay.
went over the line.
All right. Yeah, I go over.
I don't make personal attacks.
I go over the line.
You said he's not
I
competent.
go over the line.
And
You said he was incompetent.
Look. At least Scott DePace stood...
Yes, sir, General!
At least Scott DePace stood there. Listen to me. At least Scott DePace stood there just now and answered my questions.
Good for him.
Admitting that he has put rules on when the camera can shoot him. He must be alerted.
You're Jewish.
You just told me...
Dude, you're Jewish. What are you talking with your hands for? Jewish people don't talk with their hands.
Scott, you just told me...
Italians do, like me.
Scott,
what's wrong with you?
Scott, you just told me that you
Look
alerted everybody that you have to be told when you are being shot.
Where's your black dick, man? Let me see it.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you. Howard, did you hear
that?
that?
Yes, listen, you don't have to justify this to me.
You're so upset.
I am not upset at all. But I don't like... I do not like when my professionalism and my profession is questioned. I know how to be a reporter, and I'm not here to explain to you. I am not here to explain to you the fundamentals of journalism.
Going up.
All right.
You're going to blow an eye vessel like me, man. Look out.
But now you pissed off John.
Wow. I'm done.
Did he just throw down the mic?
Yeah. It's getting crazy.
Everybody around here is nuts.
Mark, go ahead because I got to take a break.
I feel for you, Ronnie. It really sucks when it feels like people are teaming up on you.
Well,
but, hey, you got people out there that are supporting you. I'm not sure where they are, but they're out there, okay?
Teaming up on him. They asked him if he got a new car.
Yeah. I don't know quite what to say about it. Maybe he's self-hating and projecting it on others. I can't quite.
I mean, what kind of question is that to blow up over?
Don't you want to know about Ronnie's new car?
Yeah, but he certainly doesn't want me to. That's why.
But he's driving around in a pace car. I mean, he's not in the Indy 500.
That's like waving a flag.
I mean, that's like me going out in my fart man costume saying, "Please don't comment on what I'm wearing."
It's like skywriting and saying, "Please don't read the note."
Right. I mean, what is that?
It's like a woman walking out with Band-Aids on her nipples.
I'm
going
going
to
to walk out of my house.
Tits.
I'm going to walk out of my house naked and then say, "Please don't comment on it." I mean, what is that? Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, if Ronnie can't handle jokes about his pace car, how's he going to handle all the jokes after Richard blows him? Because even if Ronnie quits the show, he's going to get jokes about it for the rest of his life.
All right, thank you, Matt. You had the last word on that.
I'm telling you, we're getting into a weird area with those two in a funny way. So it's out there. So Ronnie's doing this weird move. Ronnie's just leaning against the wall, and Ronnie's at the far wall, and Lieberman's over here by the green room, and they're just yelling at each other. And Ronnie's like the guy in the movie, like the gangster, like flipping the coin. He goes, "You're a shit reporter." And I don't know why, but Lieberman goes, "Fuck you! I'm not a shit reporter." I'm telling you, it's getting weird.
Oh my God. Do they know that?
It's completely repetitive, by the way. Like you could go out there in an hour, and the conversation will have not changed at all.
Started up again. It's like that Star Trek.
But Ronnie has figured. But here's the funny thing: Ronnie has figured out if he calls him a shit reporter, it gets under his skin. Right. But Ronnie can't. We talked about this how rapid is. Ronnie doesn't understand how you rile him up to get under his skin. He doesn't. No, he doesn't like me. I go, but you don't really not like Lieberman. You're just fucking with him. He goes, I know. It's very interesting.
John, why did you finally crack with this Ronnie nonsense? What pushed you over the edge today?
Calling me a shit reporter.
I only speak the truth.
But you're typically able to separate the two. You're typically...
I am, but you know what, Greg? I am able to separate the two, but I don't like to be called a shit reporter in front of millions of listeners and viewers of Howard TV. I mean, nobody likes their professionalism questioned, and that was the point. I've never once questioned Ronnie's professionalism. I've never once said Ronnie's a bad security guard, or Ronnie isn't good at his job, or Ronnie isn't good in this way. I was simply reporting a story, which, Greg, I want to point out, turned out to be true. The story I reported was true. He has a pace car. That is the bottom line here. And Ronnie trying to tell me how to be a reporter is completely and utterly ridiculous. And then suggesting that I should be fired goes too far. It just goes too far.
What do you think this speaks to? I mean, why would Ronnie take these roads? Why would he go down these avenues?
Because... Fuck. Because when you have no defense and you're backed into a corner, you scratch and claw your way out. And that's
I'm always watching you.
Exactly. But this Ronnie thing is not going to end, because the reality is, when you break it down, he knows how to push my buttons and I know how to push his. This may go on forever.
Just remember, I'm here behind you, man. I'm always around.
Watch those cupcakes. He's put on a few pounds with the cupcakes.
He's worried about me watching cupcakes. You should watch the TV screen, man.
Is it safe to say that the honeymoon is over? That your little golden era that you enjoyed
my
the first
1 year. You know, this week marks my 1 year. I think the honeymoon, or maybe it was, it marks my 1 year. So my honeymoon's over. But, you know, at the end of the day, we'll just have to see what happens moving forward.
Keep up the good work, John. It's a sign of your solid reporting that you've started to crack some of the team members around here.
Thank you, Greg. You're next.
Sucks.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
You get a special kind of kick out of when you get a rise out of John Lieberman or any of the news reporters.
You know, everybody's got their guy they pounds on around here. I'm one of the guys that gets pounded on by everybody. So you know what? I like giving it back now. I like it, man. I'm pounding.
No more punching bag.
I'm pounding, man.
You're doing the punching.
I found my punching bag.
And now
I know how to get to him. I know how to get to him, man. Could you close that door, please?
Why did this story
in
particular get to you? I mean, there have been far worse things reported about you than having a pace car.
I just want to be left alone. Leave me alone. When it comes to that.
But don't you
Do you
think...
want people following you around the fucking street?
Well, of course not. But don't you think...
I mean, I don't mind. I like people. I like doing the comedy shows. I like going out there and seeing everybody. But I don't need them following me around in my car. Do you get my point on that?
Do you not like
Do you get my point on that?
I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
Never mind. You're like the rest of them.
But why did this story in particular really set you up? There have been far worse things.
I just told you. What don't you understand about that?
I guess I didn't get your point.
What don't you understand about that?
Yeah, I guess I didn't get it.
I guess not. Have a lovely day, please.
All right, Robin, let's hear from John Hein. John Hein, what's on the wrap-up show right now?
𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 denies that he must be notified when he's being shot on camera.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's got rules all of a sudden, but we're going to clear all that up.
Edict in these parts.
Just keep the... I am the boss around here. Keep a camera on him. That's it. No more rules with it. Everyone has special rules. Tim all of a sudden goes, don't tweet this, don't put this on. This one, Doug Goodstein has the rules. Everyone's got rules around here. This is how we make a living. If you don't like it, you should work somewhere else.
So can we put a camera on you when you don't realize it's there?
There's a camera on me all the time.
No, but when you don't...
When I'm doing the show. During the show hours, there's a camera on me all the time. That's it. What do you...
I never once said it can't be. I just want to know when it is.
It's on you now. It's on you all the time. Now you know. So how can you not know? It's on you all the time.
So, all right, and
now you know.
That goes for everyone, right? I could just walk up behind him with a camera. Anyone here?
Sure.
At any time I want. That's what we do all day.
What do you think we're doing? What do you think's in the halls with Howard TV? You work for Howard TV.
There's a light on and you know that it's there. This is totally hidden.
What? Hidden? Get out of here.
Scott, when there's a
what
camera,
show do you work
the
for?
studio is not lit, so whenever there's a camera on, it should be a light on. No, that's where you're wrong, Gary, because I can't...
You don't see it as a camera?
I can't see the monitor.
All right, listen to me, Scott. I'm going to explain it again. It's so simple. There's a camera on you all the time. Now you know.
I installed my own camera for that. I don't want a camera sneaking up behind me.
Hold on. We work on the Howard Stern show. We have cameras on. You work for Howard TV.
The director, not a...
The direct. You ever watch the Academy Awards? They got a fucking camera on them.
I'm the producer, and Lieberman's... I'm the producer. Lieberman's the news guy. Lisa's a news person. Fred does everything, and we all participate in the show.
And Scott, if you do that, that means everyone else does that, and then we don't have a show. And Howard TV doesn't have a channel, and you got to go find a new job.
Why are you different?
Put the camera on Gary full time, then. I want the camera on full time.
But we're not saying put it on you full time. We're saying when something interesting is happening, like in the hallway when two people fight, there's no light.
You know what? He clearly doesn't understand how he's paid.
No, both of you guys don't understand. I fully understand. I've never once said no.
Scott, the camera is on you during the show. That's it.
Here's what it really is about.
At any time.
I want to see. How do I know if Gary's doing
It's on all the time.
Can Gary's be on all the time?
Why is it about me? It's about you.
We have a camera in the hallway. They run around with it all the time.
Gary.
Here's what this is about, Howard. I'm going to tell you right now. This is what it's about, which is the stupidest thing. Sometimes when it gets late in the show, Scott slouches in his chair.
Right.
You're like way down low, like almost like he looks like he's falling asleep. And he does not want to be shot like that. And he's told people, don't shoot me like that.
Shoot him slouching in his chair. I want to know when he's slouching in his chair.
That is not what...
And the camera is now on, and it will be turned off.
You have it wrong.
The camera is now on. In fact, if you look behind you, there's a cameraman. Take a look behind you. There he is. There's the cameraman. His name is Jason.
Oh, it's a big fat guy.
Yeah. The camera's now on, and it's going to be turned off in 2015 when there's no Howard TV and there's no more Howard Stern show, and then everyone will go get a new job where there's no camera.
Okay, I swear to God.
Don't slouch in your chair.
I'm sneaking up behind everyone with a camera. I'm going to find stuff.
Good.
I'm going to see
Go ahead.
doing stuff.
Good. I can't wait to see it. Howard TV fans will love it.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of tape.
Thank you. Gee whiz, he doesn't know the camera's on?
Scott, real quick. What's Howard not understanding about your...
Oh my God, fucking everything. Everything he gets wrong. It's unbelievable at this point. He doesn't understand that, you know, this is a 5-hour show, and to have a camera sneak up behind you, I'm not into. And you know what I'll do? To punish him, I'm going to clam up, and they're going to get nothing out of me. How about that?
Well, explain what you're doing. I mean, right here, you're having to pay attention to monitors.
That's what I'm trying.
You're not able to know what you're trying to say. Is you're not able to see.
You're helping me out.
You don't have the visual cue of a light coming up behind you because that light would impede you from doing your job.
Right.
Just like if my light or Rob's light impeded one of them from doing their job, they require us to turn it off.
Yeah. Like if I did this to you, you couldn't shoot me.
Could potentially ruin my lens.
So, yeah, it's a sneaky thing. It's basically having the hidden camera on me all the time. So I don't understand why it's different with Gary. Why can't he have a camera on him all the time? And let me see if something is interesting or not. So, what do you do? I don't get it.
Did Roseanne lay down any rules? Was there anything to not speak about? And why does she put herself in that position where, I mean, she pretty much knows going in it's going to be a boatload of fat jokes and stuff. Like, I would guess, somebody said yesterday, would Howard put any controls on it? And I said, yeah, you probably would. I didn't say this on the air, but in my mind, you wouldn't want anybody to talk about your ex-wife. You want everybody to talk about your kid.
Right, right.
So why is, like, there's a mindset, like Roseanne's saying, the gloves are off, man. Fucking hit me wherever you want. And I don't know why
you would put yourself
yeah.
through, like, what is the...
See, the other thing, too, is, here's the thing. You're in a better position. I think there's a part of Roseanne that does it because there's a need...
to be in the limelight.
Or to be, whether it's promoting a show that's coming up, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be there. I think everyone who does it needs to be there for a reason. I think there's a psychological mindset there that's a little weird that you should explore.
Okay. Roseanne's supposed to call in just a minute or two.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, they had this roast for Roseanne. I compiled a bunch of articles. These are some of the jokes. A guy named 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 said, Roseanne, what does it say about you that when you accused your father of incest, there was an outpouring of sympathy for your father? That's pretty good. Amy Schumer said of Roseanne, I was surprised you were running for president. I just think a lot of people just couldn't even picture you, like, running. I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Seth Green said, the thing with Roseanne is she has enough money not to work, but she still does a TV show every few years to punish the rest of us. You've even had 2 reality shows, which is a lot for someone who is completely out of touch with reality.
Good.
Yeah. Katie Segal said, it's great to see Roseanne back in the spotlight. Technically, it's 2 spotlights, but you get the idea. A lot of fat jokes, you know.
Right.
Jeff Ross said, folks, in case you don't know where Hawaii is, it's just off the coast of Roseanne. And then he says to Roseanne, it means you're fat. You want to hear a few more of these?
Sure.
All right, Wayne Brady said, Roseanne, it's been said that you stole Sam Kinnison's style. You're fat, loud, and you died in the 90s. That's good. But Roseanne, you had to overcome a lot to make it in Hollywood, and that's why I love you. Bad marriages, mental illness, plus you look like Roseanne.
Oh.
You're oversized, beat up, and you reek of marijuana. You're kind of like Willie Nelson's tour bus, except people still want to ride that. I think that's real strong. Carrie Fisher said, you're a follower of the Kabbalah. How embarrassing for you. Which is a form of Jewish mysticism. You know what else would be a form of Jewish mysticism? Hollywood giving you another show. Let's see what else. Gilbert Gottfried. Tonight it's our chance to end the reign of Rozilla. Forever. Evidently, he kept referring to her as Rozilla.
Rozilla.
Everyone grab your torches and lead her to the pit. She'll think it's a barbecue. Rozilla.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. What did Tom Arnold say here? A lot of these we heard already. I had Rosie's face tattooed on my chest. Believe me, it's hard for a woman to have sex with you when Roseanne is staring at her. It's even harder to masturbate. Rosie, this is true. Had I loved Tom Arnold tattooed... Oh, I see. Rose, I don't know, this is weirdly written, but he had I love Tom Arnold tattooed... She had Tom Arnold... I don't know what this is. Rosie had I love Tom Arnold tattooed on her hip, which made me the 4th largest property owner in California.
Oh.
I knew there was a good joke in there somewhere. Rosie, there's no reason to be jealous of my wife, Ashley. She's tall and thin and wasn't even born when we were married. Plus, I've learned from your biggest mistake. I made her sign a prenup. I thought that was pretty good. To Roseanne's boyfriend, I want to say to you, man, no matter what, you've got to stick with this woman. She may not be the perfect wife, but trust me, she's the worst ex-wife on the planet. Literally. You do not want to be the guy on the couch with your date and hear how small your penis is on Saturday Night Live. And then The View, and then CNN, and then Al Jazeera. She holds a grudge. Recently, Roseanne got in trouble for wishing cancer on a Chick-fil-A customer. But you guys can all relax. If she had the power to wish cancer on anyone, I would have been dead in 94. All right. Not so good?
Well,
Anyway.
maybe it was his delivery.
Maybe he had a better delivery than I did. All right, Roseanne's on the phone.
Oh, good.
Hey, Roseanne. Roseanne?
Yeah, hi, Howard.
You okay, baby?
Oh, God, it's early.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Where
you're up
are
this
you?
early.
Still out in Los Angeles?
LA. It's like 5:30. Hey, can you swear on this show?
Yes.
Oh, fucking great.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want here. There's complete freedom of speech. Roseanne, why would anyone, especially a woman in your position, why would you put yourself through a roast? Seriously, from a psychological point of view, I mean, it's endless fat jokes. Like, I was even thinking about it for myself. Like, if someone said to me they want to roast me, I don't think I'd want to put myself through it.
Why? It's fun.
Is it, though? I mean...
Well, it is. I mean, I'd say that over the whole... It was... Christ, it took about 3 hours to film it, you know.
Right.
But, you know, when it was up and running, there's some damn good jokes, man. You know, it's good to laugh at yourself. It's, you know, it's kind of a test to see how sound you are mentally and spiritually and everything else, like a warrior thing. And I knew I could do it. And, you know,
but could you really...
But
Roseanne, did you lay down rules? Like, I think if I had to be roasted...
Mm-hmm.
I think I would lay down some rules. I would say, look, I don't want you talking about my kids. I don't want you talking about, even, I wouldn't even want them talking about my ex-wife. I wouldn't want, you know what I'm saying?
I do, and I did. Yeah, I asked them, you know, not to make jokes about certain things about me, and I asked them to make sure that they didn't, you know, do the, you know, the stuff the kind of jokes they like to tell about any woman. I told them to class it up, bring it up to first grade, guys.
All right, when you say you laid down rules, what did you specifically say to lay off?
Well, don't talk about women's body parts and their smell and all that friggin' ridiculous kind of snake-like joke that a lot of guys think is funny, you know, and it's not, because there were a lot of women up there. So I just asked them to class it up, and you know they did. They did a great job.
Because then it's too easy. You said, like when
Yeah,
like sometimes.
no easy. Yeah, well, don't talk about no shit jokes. You know, when I did Roseanne, that was my rule. You're not getting one shit joke in there.
Or like your pussy smells, or this kind of thing, like where they just take the woman's private parts and just rip them apart, so to speak.
Yeah, because there's other things you can make fun of a person for besides their asshole.
Right, and when a guy said, when someone gets up there and says, "Oh, you know, Roseanne was molested as a child," which is something that caused you a lot of pain, and Roseanne was molested as a child, and I feel so bad for her father, you know, that kind of thing. That didn't sting a little bit?
Actually, Actually, I told him don't do, if you're going to do any jokes like that, you know, don't have it be like like Sandusky would laugh.
Right. Like where a guy would think, oh yeah, it's okay to molest someone.
Yeah, but the one that, you know, they did, I guess they're going to take it out. They've been real nice to me, and, you know, of course I wouldn't have done it if they hadn't listened, but,
right.
You know, there were two jokes like that, and, you know, one of them I thought was really funny. I didn't think I would, but they say they're going to take him out, and now I find myself saying, leave that one, which you never know what you're going to do, you know.
Which one was that? Was that the Seth Green? They say they're going to take out the Seth Green comment where Jeff Ross compared him to the shooter in, in Colorado. I think they shouldn't take that out. I don't think it was disparaging to the victims of that thing. It was more disparaging to Seth Green and his movie career.
Well, yeah, I guess they've had a few calls and they're, but yeah, the whole reason you have a comedy channel and a comedy roast and that level of comics is to push the envelope and, to try to go over the line. I mean, that proves we have a country of free speech. If you're going to go over the line, where is the line? You don't know till you go over it, and I kind of think it's important to keep that. But I was going to tell you the joke that I did think was funny, that I was mad about getting molested because I didn't get the candy.
Right,
I kind of thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was brilliant, really.
Yeah, it's going the right way with it. I mean, of course, you know, Howard and Robin, we can tell jokes about anything. It's just how we say them, you know.
Well, you're absolutely right. You know, I was saying, especially with this show, I've been in trouble many times because I don't even get the luxury of preparing my comments. Sometimes I'm talking off the cuff. Making people laugh is the hardest thing in the world.
You know what? But you're right, Howard, and it's like one of the most noble, too, especially in these tough times, you know, and that's why I wanted to do it, because I'm like, man, people need to laugh. I need a laugh, you know, and of course, I just love jokes, and I love being around comedians, and I just love that level of thought and on-your-feet stuff, you know, Howard, that we do. It's awesome.
Roseanne, was there anybody there who tanked, in your opinion, who bombed, like didn't come off well making fun of you?
You know what? Nobody tanked. Everybody was real funny. There was, I thought, you know, of all the funny things that, I thought that the Wayne Brady, his joke was the one that most went over the line. And,
the Sam Kinison, you're fat, you're loud, and you died in the 90s, that thing, you had to overcome a lot to make it in Hollywood. That's why I love you. Bad marriages, mental illness, plus you look like Roseanne.
No, not that one. I thought those were kind of funny.
Right.
You know, there was just, one that was like, ugh.
What do you say?
I can't remember because I have no memory because I smoke too much pot. But, you know, it was whatever where there was a cringe moment. But, you know, I just put my hands over my eyes on the cringe moments. And I only did that 3 times. And one was, of course, on the Colorado shooting one because, you know.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Although I think it should be there, and people, you know, they did get mad and like groan and stuff like that. But you know, you got to respect a brave comic that'll go out there. You know, look what happened to Gilbert.
Right.
We can't keep letting them take us down like that. You know, we have freedom of speech here.
Right. You're referring to Gilbert tweeted a tsunami joke after the Japanese tsunami. and he lost
the
his
job,
he lost his gig and stuff. Yeah, it's a weird thing because people don't realize how hard it is to know that line. And I told this story yesterday to Jeff Ross. I said I was on Letterman right after the OJ thing went on, and before any comedian made a joke, I went on there and made an OJ reference, a joke, and Letterman really kind of blasted me for it. And then 3 days later, he was making OJ jokes. It was suddenly okay. And that always struck me as like, well, someone's got to test the waters, right?
Yeah, and also I think psychically, the one that tells the first joke is the one that kind of bursts the toxic bubble that we're, once we laugh at it,
right.
We kind of heal it a little bit, I think,
Yeah, it's a tough line. Did you recently apologize for some of your tweets?
You know what? I apologize that I used the wrong word to convey a thought. It's really hard on there because you only get 140 characters, and
right.
I used the wrong word. I realized after. I couldn't understand why people were so angry, so I reread it about 50 times, and I was like, "What?" And then it hit me that I had used the word deserves, and it's not at all what I meant.
You're talking about Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah, I said anyone who eats hormone-infused, antibiotic-filled, factory farm chicken, deserves the cancer they're going to get. And, that was after like 50 or 100 million tweets going, "You're un-American." I just got too pissed, and I spit out deserves, where I shouldn't have used the word deserves. What I was trying to say is, hey, if you eat shit, you're going to get sick.
Right, and to me, now I will probably end up following you on Twitter because that sounds like you're saying something interesting, but as soon as you say something interesting along those lines, you get crap, and then it kind of beats the crap out of you to the point that you don't Twitter, and then you don't say anything interesting, right?
Yeah, I take a break once the idiot factor, reaches tipping point. I just walk away for a while.
And with the Chick-fil-A thing, I can't believe how many people don't understand. This isn't a freedom of. No one's saying the guy from Chick-fil-A can't say what he wants to say.
Well, he's trying to spin the shit, and say now that it's freedom of speech. It is certainly not about that.
That's right.
People in America, they can't friggin' name the shit. They can't be accurate and name the shit anymore, and then people make sure that they can't.
No, yeah, it's subterfuge. The guy from Chick-fil-A, what I'm saying is because I believe people have a right to get married, and gay people have to have a freedom to should feel as good about themselves as anybody else. They're saying, hey, listen, why should we support Chick-fil-A if they're going to be like this?
Right.
I mean, the dopey guy should just keep his mouth shut and serve the stupid chicken. I mean, that's any good businessman knows that. Don't give your political views.
Yeah, especially when they're that extreme, and they include, like, deporting gays. I mean, it's not just about gay marriage. He says it is, but that guy, Mr. Cathy, he gave $5 million last year to these real extreme anti-gay things that say that, that gays should be deported, among other things, and that, pretty much hate speech, setting them up to get...
Sure.
Attacked on the street.
Where does he suggest we deport them to? The moon? I mean, he doesn't have any gay people?
The gay state?
Here's what's the problem with a guy like that. He doesn't know any gay people? He doesn't have any gay relatives? He might even have a gay child.
His name's Mr. Cathy. That's what cracks me up.
Yeah, Cathy. Well, maybe that's it. He's a little sensitive. Maybe he's trying to show how manly he is or something. I don't know. Now, are you still running for president?
Yeah, I'm still doing it, Howard.
And are you actually, in other words, when I go to vote, will I see the name Roseanne there?
Well, that's what it's really all about. The reason I'm doing it, Howard, is because it's about ballot access. Now, the party that I was elected, we're on the ballot in 14 states. The point is that a party, other than this two-headed monster, this two-headed Republican monster, there should be a third party that people have a real choice, not two sides of the same coin. Like, okay, both Romney and Obama work for Wall Street. People should have a choice of a candidate who does not. And so, that isn't even on the ballot in anything but 14 states.
What is the party?
That's kind of what I'm trying to increase.
What is the party you're with?
Peace and freedom.
And in other words, your point is, if I can get this peace and freedom third party on more, you get a certain amount of votes, and then automatically it gets added to the voting booth.
Right. Well, my point is that people should have a socialist choice in at least a conversation. It should at least be included in the conversation, since it is the thing that saved this country after the last time Wall Street fucked us.
If you so when you go into the voting booth, are you going to vote for yourself, or will you vote for Obama or Romney?
Well, everybody has to ask themselves big moral questions, and of course, I plan to vote for myself, because I do think that I'm the only candidate who isn't bought and sold and full of shit. And but it depends. Of course. Even though I think they're basically the same, I think Obama's better than Romney. I think that he's 2% better.
Mm-hmm. What if you actually? What if something bizarre happened and you actually become president?
Then this country would be on its way to prosperity and peace and freedom. If I was president, believe me, there's no way that I know exactly how to fix every problem, and I know exactly how to do it, and I do it immediately, like they did it in Iceland. Read about Iceland, Howard. They kicked out the Fed, the Federal Reserve, and their economy is booming after 3 months because there's nobody there just stealing their damn money.
Well, I read that part of your platform is, if you really do become president, you're going to drone attack Tom Arnold's house. what did you ask Willie Nelson to be your vice president?
I did, and he accepted.
He did, because the report I got was that he turned you down.
No. First he turned me down, and then he accepted. And I was so happy when he accepted my campaign and everything, and then like 1 hour later he withdrew.
So you still don't have a running mate?
I want some of the shit he's smoking.
Yeah. Do you smoke a lot of weed? Because there were a lot of references that you smoke weed.
You know what, Howard? I have glaucoma.
Right.
And I have medical marijuana. In California, it's legal.
Do you really have glaucoma, or is that just sort of something you got your doctor to go along with?
Well, it was cured, but she's still treating
Yeah, right. Oh, she's treating it.
I'm almost all but blind in my left eye now, and I probably have to have surgery and all kinds of crazy stuff. My eyes are, nothing.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you baked like 24 hours a day? Is it that much pot use?
Oh no, I only I take about one drag in the morning, Howard. I don't do it in the afternoon or at night.
Why the morning? That gets you sort of...
I have to read a lot in the morning,
So you're saying it really does alleviate the symptoms of glaucoma?
Yeah, you have a lot of pressure in your eyes, and it does relieve it. And you can see better. But also, I just found out I also have cataracts. Christ, now I'm talking about how goddamn old I am. But can you believe cataracts?
It's depressing, isn't it?
Oh, it's just so fucking depressing. I guess I needed a laugh. And, loved being around people laughing. The audience was wonderful. And
yeah, and talk to me about the decision. Take me through this decision, because I had Tom Arnold on my show, I'd say about 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. And by the way, Tom did a really good job being on the show. He was witty, he was funny, he got people laughing. He was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his time on
I'm glad people like him and think he's funny now. When we were married, everybody was saying he wasn't funny.
You're right. And I was one of them.
Maybe we would have got along better if we hadn't had all that pressure constantly saying, that he's not funny and all that shit, which I felt they were just coming after me anyway. But, yeah, he is funny.
But did that influence you in your relationship with him? Like, when enough people keep saying he's just using Roseanne for her money, he's not funny, he's a user, he has no talent of his own, do you start to actually believe the people who are saying that?
No, I never believed it because, he was, I knew he was funny. I hired him to write for me. That's how we, made a relationship. But, it did affect us like, that kind of stuff does affect couples.
You're damn right it does.
It made him feel real, real bad. And then he would get mean about it, but he directed at me. So that's what ruined it.
Yeah, I've apologized to him.
Go tell them. He'd go, you call them and tell them I am funny, you know. And he'd like be screaming until I did pick up the phone and go, hey, I want you to. And then he'd write down what I was supposed to say, or else, you know, he'd just be screaming like. So I go, I want you to know. And you know, part of me, of course, I wanted to defend him, but you know, it was just like that was what my marriage was like, walking on eggshells. Anytime anybody said anything, I knew that, you know, it was going to be emotional price to pay. Like a lot of people who have unhappy, what do you call it? Spouses, you know, it makes your life fucking hell.
Yeah, you know, I never even stopped to consider that. Like all of the shitty thing, and I count myself among them, and I've apologized to Tom about this because, you know.
Well, hey, I thank you because I'm damn glad I ain't married to that son of a bitch anymore.
Yeah, right. I know, but in a way, when you saw him at the roast, was there a part of you that still loved him?
I thought his head was fucking huge. I couldn't believe how big his head got.
Well, it seems like he's done some plastic surgery, right?
I have no idea. We haven't even talked in 19 years. I'll tell you, when he was coming on, you know, first we heard that he did not want to do it, right?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, he was on my show. And I forget if we talked about it off the air or on the air.
No, it was on the air.
It was on the. He said something to me. If Roseanne asked me to do it, would you think I should do it? Was that it, Robin? How did it go down?
It somehow came up like that, and he was saying, "Well, I don't think she wants to see me. I would do it, but I don't think she is open to it."
Yeah, he asked my opinion. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
I remember because TMZ had reported that they had asked him, and I remember him saying that he wasn't sure that he wanted to do it. He thought that it was bad for his mental health, that he was like in a good place, and he wasn't sure he wanted to stir all that up again.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think he was really nervous and sort of scared to sort of see it, and I don't blame him.
You know, but then he started calling. Then he gave a call over to Comedy Central, and he told them, you know, he would be happy. He would be very happy to do it if asked.
Yeah, well, I kind of said to him, I said, Tom, it will be the greatest showbiz moment to see you and Roseanne. I said, if you can get through it, and if you can, you know, go there with a good spirit, it will be phenomenal.
Well, you know, first he said he would, like Willie Nelson. Then the next day he said he wouldn't. Then the next day his publicist said they wouldn't let him. I called him, you know, and I left a message on his phone, and I said, hey, you know, you have my personal guarantee that it's not going to get ugly. None of this roast is going to be ugly and filthy. You know, I, at least, you know, I have control over that, and they're very gracious. And I give him my word that nothing, you know, to harm you or make you feel horrible or ruin your career or your life or anything like that's going to happen. And it's just a good opportunity for both of us to show the world that we've moved on, and this is a brand new day. And
but have you moved
my
on?
heart's in the right place, and I hope you'll show up and tell some jokes. Will be great.
Oh.
So then the next thing, people came in my, you know. But I want to say, you know, I thought it was a good enough roast without him, but I thought, well, everybody kept asking me, so why not give the fans what they want, right?
Well, your first reaction was, hey, I don't want him. He was the one guy you made a stipulation. I don't want him on the roast, right? That was your initial reaction.
No, I always thought, you know, that I would ask him.
Oh, you did?
You know, everybody wants to see that. So, I mean, my first thing is, you know, I want to entertain the audience. So you got to do what you got to do, right?
What do you think that is about performers? That you'll actually put your own mental health at risk just to please the audience?
I wasn't putting my mental health at risk at all.
Well, seeing him again might set you off in the sense that, like, you go, oh, what the fuck? You know, I'm done with this guy. I don't want to be a part of this guy anymore. But you know what? Fuck it. It's going to be great television. I'll put myself through it.
Well, I knew that. I knew that it wasn't going to, like. And I know I don't have any emotional investment in it whatsoever. So I knew it wasn't going to upset me unless, you know, he took off after me. But I knew he was smarter than that because, you know, I figured the first time when he said no, it's because he can't take the retort. And, you know, it's a harsh retort.
Right.
But, you know, he took it, so I thought that was brave. But afterwards, you know, I thanked him and I said, well, onward and upward. Good luck to you in your life. And, you know, it's a good thing. Also, you know, all the shit going on in our country, all this hate, I sort of thought, hey, if I can have this moment and show it, you know, maybe I'll influence other people. Get past old shit, you know, even politically, countries, maybe I say in my act, or when I followed him, I said, you know, I realize that if I could bury my roiling, boiling, ceaseless hatred for Tom Arnold, there could maybe be peace in the Middle East.
Yeah, no, I remember. I mean, it was such a vicious hatred in the sense that you even said, hey, he took millions of dollars of mine that I had in a box or something. I don't remember the exact story you told me. But, you know, you felt he had stolen from you. And so I guess my question was, gee, when you really go through something like that and you still kind of harbor those feelings and you finally just kind of wipe this guy out of your mind, you don't have to see him anymore, this, that, and the other thing, you kind of put that all aside to please the audience, and that's what's crazy about performers, myself included. There's sometimes I'll do stuff I don't even want to do, but I know it'll be great television or radio.
Yeah, you're right there. And, you know, comics and stuff, we'll do anything for a laugh. I mean, of course, we've all embarrassed ourselves at some point, but that's just part of it. We're open people and honest.
But Tom's very well off now. Do you think he should pay you back?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Yeah, I know you do.
I sure do.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm saying
that's my kid's money. He definitely should pay me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like so, but somehow you put that aside, and even after the roast, it would have been awkward if you didn't go up to him and say anything. So you walked over to him. He didn't walk over to you.
No, he went backstage, and I came backstage, and I just, you know, I said, I really, you know, think you were brave, and you really did great. Your jokes were good.
Did he go to hug you? Did he hug you?
Well, that, you know, of course he did that, but that was on the stage.
I see. But when you were backstage, did he shake your hand or hug you?
No, but I patted him on the lapel there, and I said, onward and upward, Tom. Let's roll. Let's go.
There was a report that backstage he tried to steal your purse. Is that true?
No, I didn't have a purse.
You did not have a purse.
No.
You do not have
to bring it.
After he was done and he came off the stage, you know, I was like, oh, no, that was an awkward moment. And I just kind of held my hand up so he could kiss my hand like the Pope or something.
Right.
But he went for the full hug, and I was like, oh, God. That one I was a little scared of, but, you know, it was okay. There wasn't no dagger in his hand from my back or anything.
So when we watch the Roast of Roseanne Sunday night at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central, we're going to see Tom hugging you.
You know what you're going to see, though? You're going to fucking see so many funny comics, like, with great jokes. And, you know, Gilbert, he just put me away. Gilbert made me almost fall on the floor and pee my pants.
Yeah,
Gilbert is a great roaster.
Yeah,
he's a great comic.
Yeah.
He called you Rosella.
Everybody was funny.
He called you Rosella.
Rosella was the funniest damn thing I've ever heard in my life. I couldn't get my breath.
Did you wait?
You know who was really funny was that new girl, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
Amy is really funny.
She's terrific. In fact, she said of you, I was surprised you were running for president. I just thought a lot of people couldn't picture you like running.
There was a lot of those kind of jokes. But, you know, those are funny. I didn't at any time feel that, you know, it had gone below into the toilet level like I've seen it do before, you know.
Is it true that Sharon Stone was booked for the roast and then canceled?
Well, you know what? She's doing a movie, and they moved their movie schedule, so it wasn't, you know, she couldn't get out of the movie, so, you know, she apologized and all that stuff.
You believe she's actually doing a movie?
Well, that's what we were told.
I see. So there was
that's what I was telling you, Howard. There are a lot, and it's often very...
She's loonier and shit. I would have had a great retort for her.
Yeah.
But Carrie Fisher was on there, and boy, was she funny.
Yeah, everyone seemed to do a good job. You know, everyone, from what I'm hearing about it and reading about it, it seems like it's going to be a good night.
But oftentimes, a lot of attractive women will back out.
Yeah. Well, why do attractive women back out? Because they think
they're afraid. They can't take it.
I can't take it. Yeah,
Taking the retort is like the hardest thing on earth.
You're absolutely right, because Sharon Stone, who is known for her great beauty, people are going to take shots at her saying your beauty is faded, and they really don't have a sense of humor about it.
Well, Sharon can deliver a punchline, believe it or not, and I think she was very excited to be there. She was, but they just moved the schedule and she couldn't. So
is she a good friend of yours?
She's a good friend-ish.
Is it true that you and John Goodman have been signed to do another sitcom together?
Well, no, we did that pilot and they didn't like it.
Okay.
But, I suppose we could do that again anytime we wanted to, but, you have to question all that stuff. Plus, we're so damn old, but I'll tell you, the one we did, the one pilot, the week we worked together, it was just a blast. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, fun, great time.
When you talk about that menopause has killed your sex drive, are you joking, or are you saying that like you've completely dried up and you don't have sex with your man anymore?
Well, I'll do it once in a while, but I do try to get out of it.
You do, because why? Because it's just, in other words, you look at a guy now and it's like, oh, why bother?
When you get old, you'll find out. I guess they got Viagra for old men, which that should be illegal. But,
right.
Your body
it's not
changes,
fair.
Yeah, and, you're just kind of, Christ, you're too damn tired.
You dry up, right? I mean, in other words, it's hard to lubricate.
Jesus, Howard.
Come on, Roseanne, let people know.
Well, yes, that is part of it, but that's just a symptom of it. The real problem is that, it's just, your get up and go just gets up and goes.
Well, maybe you should just save yourself for sex. Stop doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
I know that's kind of what my boyfriend suggests.
Does your boyfriend say to you, look, Roseanne, I have needs, and, try to do something. Do something for me. I mean, to just sort of dry up on him and not go anywhere with it. I mean, that is unfair to him, isn't it?
Well, I try to be a good girlfriend.
Right.
Christ, it's hard, I don't know. I'd rather have pie and just like sleep and try to fix the goddamn world.
If Willie Nelson isn't your running mate, who is?
My running mate is Cindy Sheehan.
And what is she, an actress?
Cindy Sheehan, hon. Remember the woman who she lost her son Casey in Iraq, and she occupied George Bush down there in Crawford, Texas.
The Iraq War protester.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's your running mate. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, I've got the whole story now. Let's review.
Okay.
We first want to say she showed America that she can get past things and reunited with Tom Arnold for television's sake. She did it. She sat like Jesus. She sacrificed herself for years, so you should want.
Actually, he had some great jokes, and he was real funny.
Yeah, well, that's it. Did it bother you when he started to have real success? When he was in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was having a major, major career. Did it irk you in some way? Like, did you become, I don't want to say jealous, but just like, oh, I don't want to see him do well?
Not at all. No, I'm the one who, I'm the one who, took all the shots so that he did get famous. And, he just kind of turned into a monster at that point.
He did?
But I didn't begrudge the work I personally had done to get him to
How did he turn into a monster at that point?
Huh?
How did he turn into a monster at that point? Was he difficult to work with?
Oh, I don't know what he was like to work with, but he was impossible to be married to or live with.
Wow. And who has more money now? I would still think you have more money than Tom, but I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how much. He's done 50 movies. I don't know.
Do you think he might have more money than you?
Probably. That's the way shit goes, isn't it?
Well, you have to think, though, he had a couple of other marriages where he didn't sign prenups, remember?
Oh,
Is that right?
Yeah. He might be cleaned out, too.
Well, I don't know. I do wish him well. He told my boyfriend on the show, he said, whatever you do, stay with her. She's a horrible wife, but she makes an even worse ex-wife.
Right. Do you really wish him well? Seriously, if I gave you the power now to wish him well or to wish him ill, what would you wish him?
Of course, I wish everyone well.
You do?
Of course. Otherwise, I'd have all that hate inside me, and I'd be a miserable old bitch, and I'm not.
Right, right. Did you always know that your TV daughter was gay? Was that a shock to you?
Who, Sarah?
Sarah, yeah. I know Sarah now. I've been on her show.
Yes, I always knew she was gay because she liked Jodie Foster movies.
That's the sign, right? That's how you know.
I used to make fun of her. I'm like, come on, Jodie Foster. Especially after Jodie Foster did that one movie where she played the grand same here. That one where she couldn't even talk.
Nell.
Right, Nell, right.
Anybody who liked that movie, they were definitely they were undecided on their sexuality and their humanity.
Why was no one from your former huge hit sitcom on the roast? Do they not like you? Do they not get along with you? Why was Sarah not there? Why? I mean, Tom, of course, was a writer there, but aside from Tom, Sandra Bernhard. I'm trying to think who else was on the show. Tom Goodman. Where the hell was he?
John Goodman.
John Goodman, not Tom.
They were all asked, and people had other commitments, or they're, what it is, Howard. You know this, I think.
Okay.
Everybody's got a publicist.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're really Satan's hordes.
Yes.
They really do all, they're all like, it's all just image. And
do you have a publicist?
Yeah, but he's not like they are.
Well,
and everybody's like, you can't do that because you won't look this and that. I mean, obviously, my publicist doesn't give a shit what I do.
Right.
But, I think they stop them and they say, oh, you're going to get up there and you're going to get called names. People, again, Howard, you got to have a thick skin and, a good sense of humor about yourself to take the retort. And a lot of people in Hollywood, as you know, Howard, they don't have a sense of humor about themselves, and they're like overly sensitive,
right?
Big whining fucking babies.
Right. No, you make a good point. I mean, it's a hard thing to take. So, okay.
You don't want to put yourself out there to just be knocked when you're trying real hard to get a job, and that's the other part of it too. And why I asked Comedy Central, could we not have people walking away feeling slimed?
Right.
So, they did a good job, and they let me bring in some new writers, and they got some new writers, and I noticed a few of them were women, and that's a big step up there for Comedy Central, and I was glad they did it. And I think they should continue looking at hiring more women writers.
Roseanne, should Romney have to release his tax returns?
Not only should he have to do that, yes, absolutely. He should give back every dime he stole from the American people. There'd be no problem in this country whatsoever. Everybody be living great.
And will you release your tax returns? I
No.
know there's a big call for no.
Hell no.
You won't do it.
Well, I mean, if I have to, I will. But I'm not stealing any federal money. And Romney, there's questions of that. But certainly, I've never even been within 5 feet of where they got all the money hidden over there in Washington.
You feel Romney stole from the American people?
I think he stole from God and the world. I think the guy's like the biggest friggin' thief that ever lived, and he's self-righteous about it on top of it.
Listen, Roseanne, you've said it all. You've said it all.
Mm-hmm. Not all.
You close to. All right, that's true. You got a little shy when it came to menopause and drying up.
Well, because I have grandsons, Howard.
Listen, they need to know about this. One day they're going to get old.
They're only 2 or 3.
They need to know about drying
up. When they were 5, my one grandson said to my boyfriend, he goes, why do you want to have sex with an old lady like my granny?
Yeah, that's nice. Way to throw you under the bus. Listen, it's great talking to you. Come see us when you're in New York.
Yeah, I really appreciate both of you. You're doing great, and thanks for having me.
All right, I love having you on.
Good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye, Roseanne. That's Roseanne. I don't know if she's saying Roseanne Barr anymore. Maybe she went back to it. For a while, she wasn't Roseanne Barr.
Well, was she just a one-name person, Roseanne?
She went to. Remember when you went to Ophelia? That's where she got the idea. Yeah, go ahead. Roseanne Barr. Yeah, she's back.
She was Roseanne Barr.
All right, listen, for a while it wasn't.
The TV show was Roseanne.
Yeah, I was thinking there was a time when Robin tried to change her name to Roseanne Quivers. Didn't fly.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
I'm Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Baba Booey, and on Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about Warren Sapp, NFL legend. He came in here, he talked about a variety of things. He talked about what it's like to have sex and how he can't hold out that long. But then we talked about some football stuff, too. Had a great moment where we talked about what it's like to sack the quarterback. Anyway, here's what happened on the wrap-up show.
I want to start off with Warren Sapp. Gary, before he came in, I was talking about it's always great when Howard interviews a football player, a professional sports player, because he doesn't really follow it, yet you end up hearing more and learning more about the athlete than you ever knew before.
The thing that makes Howard great with athletes is because he doesn't know a lot about sports, there's no hero worship. So there's no, it's not, oh my God, Warren Sapp here. So Howard's like, oh, there's a football player here that people say is pretty good, and he seems very interesting. So there's none of that like, oh my God, I saw you when you were in Miami, I saw you in the Super Bowl. So all that shit goes out the window. So all the interviews you've heard Warren Sapp do, this one's already different.
Do you think Warren is an angry guy?
I thought that the interview was contentious in a funny way.
What do you mean?
I mean that there were times where Warren seemed irritated by Howard, but because Howard didn't seem to have his facts right. And I mean, I never thought it was going to, come to anything, but he was like he was sort of mixing it up with Howard, not taking any shit from him.
Yeah, and I thought that made him an interesting guest.
Absolutely.
But do you remember that draft when he was just plummeting in the NFL and eventually got picked by Tampa?
Vaguely. Who was the number one pick in that draft?
Oh, God, I don't know. It was 95? I don't remember. Will, you should probably come down with that. But I do know. I know that's the year the Jets took Kyle Brady before Warren Sapp.
Yes, of course. But I do have a major.
Kanjana Carter. That's who it was.
I have a major connection with Warren. We were talking about today. He and I did Hollywood Squares together, and we spent the whole day together. And at the time, this had to be like 99, 2000 or something like that. And he gave me his cell phone number. He said, I really want to do Howard Stern show. After we went to break, he got up and he said, there's only two people I've ever wanted to be on this show, you and Letterman. And now I've done that. So he had given me his number, and I called him a bunch of times trying to get him on the show. It just never worked out.
I'm glad he came on today. Scott in Mississippi, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Good, Scott. What's on your mind?
Just I'm glad Gary brought up the bounty scandal with the New Orleans Saints with him because, for a guy that says that he had a conspiracy theory on his draft pick, he sure does, and how people make up evidence, he sure didn't have a whole lot of opinion on that whenever he brought it up.
Well, I brought it up, and he said that he had a source that told him that Jeremy Shockey was a whistleblower. That was it. What's the conspiracy theory?
Well, the fact that the NFL hadn't brought out any evidence against the Saints, that's got for like 200 pages that they claim to have 5,000, and he just didn't have a whole lot of opinion on the bounty Ronnie scandal in general. Just the fact that he had
we didn't ask him whether we thought it was wrong or right. He basically said, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't need $1,000 isn't going to make me hit a guy any harder.
Which I thought was interesting. Like, that is, why are people offended by it? Was it the hit to injure somebody?
Yeah, right. In other words, you're giving somebody money if you can knock somebody out of a game. And even though football is an incredibly violent game, and even though people get hurt all the time, to say that you're going out there, I mean, I guess you could say, I'm going out there and I'm going to, play my best, but you can't say I'm going to go out there and,
But so the bounty wasn't just for a tackle, allegedly. It was for an actual injury?
It could be for a variety. If you knock a guy out.
If you knock somebody out of the game, you get X amount of dollars.
If a guy limps off the field, whatever it is, that sort of thing.
But, yeah, Warren made it very clear. He was like, look, the money's nothing at that point because they're all doing very well in the NFL. And I thought with 𝗪cie, he said he had a source and that was it, and kind of wanted to move off of that.
I will wonder, because Warren works for the NFL, right?
Right. Well, he
works for NFL Network now.
He was on NFL Network, and he's on a show on Showtime called Inside the NFL, which I believe the NFL controls pretty well too, right?
He's not on Inside the NFL anymore.
But I'm saying, when I brought it up, he said, I'm on the NFL Network. He goes, he said it when he was on the NFL Network, but he got thrown off the show he didn't say it on.
Right.
That's the show he got tossed off of. But I thought I thought there was a lot of very interesting insight into football today. He kept bringing up the point, like, I play for pleasure on Sunday. It's the other 6 days they pay me. He goes, I go out there, that's pleasure. And his description of what it's like to beat a tackle and get to the quarterback and put him down, I thought was amazing.
Did you think he was going to be a bigger guy? I guess you had met him before, though.
And I think when I met him, he was a bigger guy.
Yeah. Well, he said he came out of high school.
Down.
He was 225 in high school, and he was over 300 when he was playing pro.
Right.
I mean, but he said he's smaller, but he was fast, and that's really why he was such an exceptional athlete.
And he made the joke, which